I hope you are all feeling the same. What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody?
Welcome back, kids. Welcome back, kids. What a day. What a day to be part of the Banter fam. What a day to be part of this magical community. So if you're new to our channel, welcome. Let's fly together to the moon. Let's fly together to the moon. What a day. What a day, what a day, what a day. Just look at our portfolio.
What a week, buddy. What a week. The last week has been insane.
Just look at our portfolio. Where is our portfolio? Frederico, our beautiful portfolio. It's a beautiful, amazing.
Let me take a guess. It must be at least 140, 150 for the whole combined.
150 for the portfolio. It's 150% up.
The whole thing. Must be.
All right, it's almost ready. So welcome back, guys. Welcome back to CryptoBanter.com. This is the family. It's the only family you need to help you navigate this amazing, amazing crypto journey. Oh, there it is, 148%. That's the portfolio, 148%. Today on the show, well, welcome first of all. If you're new to our channel, subscribe. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. But this is going to be a rough ride. This is a big boy channel. This is where we're going to give you guys the calls. We're going to tell you what we're doing. It's actually much more of a reality show than it is a crypto show. It's like we show you what we're doing, and then you do your own research, and then decide if you want to join us. That's pretty much what it's like. If you do want to join us, then good things will happen. You'll make money. Also, we are giving away $100 in pre-IDO tokens for Starterra. But this is how it's going to work. So instead of just giving them away on the show, we're going to give away some on the show. But the balance is for people who join our new channel. We have got a new channel. We've got a new channel called Microdose, which is 10 minutes of crypto content every single day. We're going to have two shows on Microdose initially. One is going to be a charting show, where Sheldon is going to be doing an update of his charts every single day. It's only going to be on Microdose. And then we're going to have a fundamentals 10-minute show on Microdose too. There is a link in the description for those of you who want to join. We're doing this for two reasons. One is we want to build a backup channel just in case YouTube smash this channel at any point in time. Because you know YouTube have been smashing crypto channels. So what we're doing is we're actually going to beat them at their own game and say, if you ever do ban our channel, we'll have a plan B where all the Banter community are going to be on this plan B. So it's going to take you about 10 seconds to go to the description link in the description here below and subscribe to Microdose. And you will get two shows every day. One, a charting show later on in the day where Sheldon will update his charts. You never know when that's going to happen, so hit the bell button. And then we'll do a Microdose later of fundamental news, 10 minutes of fundamental news every single day. And today we will select 5 winners from the new subscribers to Microdose who are going to get Starterra Launchpad tokens. And we'll just give away on the show today because it's just one of those days where I feel like giving. I just want to give to the community. I just want to give money to the community. We must all make money. Make sure everyone around us make money. Sheldino.
Yo.
You're very pixelated. Do you want to log off the software, log back on because your camera's pixelated?
Okay, I'll be back. I think it was the phishing.
While he's doing that, let's quickly look at our portfolio. If you guys did get in, remember it's a balanced portfolio. It's not a high-risk portfolio. It's not a low-risk portfolio. Portfolio is now 3 weeks old. Portfolio is up 150%. That is the composition of the portfolio. Today, a new list is going to be dropped on the later show, 10 a.m. EST. New list, 10 a.m. New list. All right, welcome back.
Am I better?
You look better.
Okay, great.
I look better after yesterday's boating trip.
Your color's slowly coming back. Look at me, right? Looks like I've been sitting in the sun for the last. Yeah.
I lost my color. You got your color.
Yeah. A little bit too much color. But
yeah. So this is what happened. I mean, before we get into charts, Sheldon and I went deep sea fishing yesterday. Actually, no, it wasn't deep sea fishing. It was deep sea boating.
It was a boat cruise.
Yeah, it started off as fun before the sunrise. It started off like this. Yo, where we at? Yo. So it showed all the promise of a beautiful day. And then about 10 minutes after that, the wave started to do this shit. and the boat started to do this.
For
and for
3
the next 7
hours.
3. Where were you?
3 first, straight. Oh, yeah. Maybe 4, 5 hours. You're right. You're right.
And then for another 2-3 hours while we were fishing, and we never caught any fish. And then we went home. It was a great day out. I still feel sick. The world is still doing this. My world is still doing this shit. Alrighty, Shaldino, let's get into the business of the day, the order of the day, the charts of the day. Share your screen. I've got a lot to talk to you about. I'm just pulling up my beautiful.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's and what I did this morning as well. I put a tweet out to say what charts would people like me to chart as well, and I think it'll be nice at the end of the show to just go through some of those. We'll give the community some say and choose, because obviously a lot of the coins are gone. Guys, I can't believe every day we are seeing percentages like this in the market. It's insane where we are getting right now. We did tell you for 2 months, guys, your hard work's going to pay off. It's going to pay off, because when this market turns bullish, you don't even understand. And I'm sure a lot of you are starting to realize now what exactly we mean. So where we're sitting with Bitcoin, it's still playing out since Friday. MDX came on the show, and we're speaking that at some point, a decent pullback will be coming, but not until the alts are where they need to be. And you can see clearly that Bitcoin's just been hovering between the 45 and the 48 region, up, down, for the last 2-3 days. And you can now see that the alts are still pumping. And if we have a look, dominance-wise, is still doing exactly what we, the only time that I really see a strong pullback or anything like that is when I see dominance is looking weak, everything's backing Bitcoin. And remember, we've been going through this USDT chart, and you can see, guys, we have been trailing down. Look how many beautiful tests we are hitting. So this is still a very good chart for you guys to use.
Let's stop for 1 second. Let's look at where we're at. So when we left you on Friday, Bitcoin dominance was at about 46 or 45. And you can see now that the Bitcoin dominance is back at 44. And it broke through the trend line, which is big. That shows that Bitcoin, it's not Bitcoin's time now. And Ethereum, it's also not Ethereum's time now. And that's because I think we've shifted in the cycle. So I think if you look at the cycle, we've had the Bitcoin time, and we've had the Ethereum time, and now we're in large cap time. And I specifically showed this arrow a little bit before the middle of large cap. So I think it's just started. And that's why you're seeing all these. I mean, today in our portfolio alone, Arweave, Solana, Luna, all exploding. Wow. All exploding, because now we're in the large cap alt section of this thing. We'll talk about what that means in the later show, but from a charting point of view, all the action is now going to be on the large cap alts. It's not going to be in Bitcoin. It's not going to be in ETH. The dominance will continue to drop, and the big cap alts will start running.
Exactly. And what we are seeing that at any point, dominance, we know at any point we have a small correction in dominance, that's the pullbacks. And we can see that this little push here was a small pullback from Bitcoin. As soon as the markets turn bullish again, we then experience. So we are still very much in dominance being in favor of the alts, like you did say with Ethereum, slowing down. And I do actually see a little bit more time where it takes its way slowly down to these areas. So it's making sense that Ethereum is also going to relax a bit. It's not going too crazy. How did it work? Bitcoin moved, Ethereum moved, and now we're obviously moving to majority of the alts that are moving. And remember, guys, this chart is still very good. And the exciting thing about this chart is we are dropping the 200 daily moving average on the USDT dominance, which may not seem like a big thing, but guys, higher time frame, bigger picture, that the USDT is looking very weak. And for that always means a good thing for the alts and a good thing for the market when the USDT. And what's nice is we are just tracking this trend. At any point we get a little bit of a breakout, we will have some pullback in the markets, but all that we know is these are good long-term pullbacks for you to be getting up more positions. And right now, I'm sure all of you are fighting the battles. Everything is gone. What can we still buy? And I think that's the big question, because now you're starting to see how the whole damn market just explodes and everything just moves. What can we still buy? And I think that's going to be quite interesting today, Rand, to hear some of your coins. I got 2 or 3 myself, and I think the community as well. I put a tweet out this morning. So for any of those, we will go through some of those as well. What do you want to start with, buddy? Let's work together on this.
Let's look through the big ones, which is the ones we gave last week. Luna, Arweave, Cardano. Sorry, Luna, Arweave, Solana. And then let's go from that.
Let's not remember this bad boy. Let's not remember that. Forget this bad boy. Cardano. We got it beautifully last week. Obviously, Arweave has exploded. And you can see how Arweave's only just started breaking out these bottom sections at the bottom over here. So my still picture with Arweave and where we're sitting with Arweave is that we are actually still in this sort of huge accumulation. And over time with Arweave, I am seeing us. The main thing I want now, the break, the flip, and Arweave just to continue the gradual growth, because we are getting out of farming stage with Arweave. And you can see, guys, remember these trend lines. Very important to catch the breakout. So Arweave, definitely no entries now, but for those who are holding, I'm not planning on selling any of them until I see it at least going back to $30, $40.
I want to show you something around, I said that the fundamentals and the technicals can't remain disconnected for long periods of time. I said that on Friday. Said, you can have the technicals and the fundamentals disconnected for a little bit, but not for a long period of time. So this is a tweet by Sam Williams, which I retweeted, and said, an extraordinary week for Arweave, a new all-time high on daily transactions. Saturday, new all-time high on daily transactions. Sunday, new all-time high on daily transactions. When you have a protocol that is growing at that rate, and you can see that there's an absolute exponential growth here, which means it's getting the network effect, and no one knows about this protocol and no one's talking about this protocol, then you basically say, hold on a second, this is the next Ethereum, and it has a $1 billion market cap. You got to be dumb not to be buying it. Sorry, but you got to be dumb not to be buying it. Even now, I mean, I wouldn't FOMO into it, but if you got in around 18, 17 bucks, and you're holding this thing long term, you're not trading it. If you're trading it, can't help you. That's Sheldon stuff. But if you buy it,
for trading, it's not. Yeah, for long term, I'd basically run on the 50-50 rule now. And what I do that is, obviously we're at the verge of breaking a very key resistance. So this is always a bullish sign for it to go to the next level. And then we have the second option where we've got a simple support line in play and we know we can come test. So at any point, if you're looking for good investments on Arweave, remember, it can go at any point. We've already smashed through this big supply zone, which means they've broken through that wall. So at any point, we can have a quick acceleration to the upward side. I would run off the 50-50 rule, guys. And this is what I want to talk to about any investors right now. Looking at still Chainlink and these coins that are still sitting 40-50% off their all-time highs. If you're at that boat, when the markets turn bullish, it is so hard to get entries, and it's one of the hardest things. And a 50-50 rule is good as well. If you are still catching it good for a long-term hold, meaning you're still catching it 50% off its all-time high, 40% off, it's still good to be slowly laddering into those positions, because it may not come back. And it's the sad truth about this, but it may come back, and that's why you have your other 50. So I think for anyone that's new and coming into investing and coming to these sort of things, a 50-50% rule is good. Start laddering at points and always have some cash if we do have a decent pullback to then go cash them for cheaper.
Let's summarize it. Basically saying the following. If you're trading it, this is not a good entry point to trade it. If you're investing in it, start dollar cost averaging. Anytime is a good time to dollar cost average into something like Arweave. It's still very cheap relative to what it's going to be in the long term.
Exactly. So
let's go into Luna.
Guys. Yeah,
let's go into Luna.
Luna. Luna's recovered, buddy. This whole dump, this whole pullback, Luna has recovered everything.
So this is actually something that I really want to, I'm going to talk about in the later show. But I did mention to you guys that how Luna goes up is when more UST, which is the stablecoin, the Terra stablecoin, is created. So every time a new application creates a new use for the UST stablecoin, you have to burn Luna to create the UST. Now, today, this is what most people don't understand. Today, we have a Orion.money, and they have got committed $70 million worth of staking. Okay, $70 million of UST is going to be staked in the Orion protocol. And as you can see, our logo here, Banter Capital, is part of the stakers. That's how much we support this project. And they're going to create 70 million UST. How are you going to create the 70 million UST? You have to burn 70 million Luna. And that's exactly how it works. So $70 million worth of Luna. And so as more applications start to build on Luna, they're going to create more uses for UST. And when they create more uses for UST, the Luna price has to go up. So that is why Luna today is mooning, moonsoon.
Yeah, it's moving. And, taking a basic thing, and I actually want to ask you a question after this run to give people...
Cliff Chang, you just won yourself $100 worth of Star Terra tokens. Cliff Chang, you just subscribed to Microdose.
Congrats,
put the download. You're in, buddy. You're in. $100.
So looking much higher time frames, just running off the normal 618s. That's a very good tool using in a bull run. The next level is $33 for Luna. Now, Ren, there's a lot of comments here coming now in the chat now. Do we take profits? Now, this is a big thing that we need to work together as a team. If it ever is profits, and I want to hear it from your side as well, Ren, it should be into Bitcoin, Ethereum. Then there's no damn problem of taking any profits. I think a good rule, though, is, and what I like to use, because, we got some guys in at $8, we got them at $10 and $12 for Luna. That's been our last 2 weeks, getting really good entries, and now everyone's nearly doubled their money. Now, out of this, how would you take it as an investor or anything for your long term now? I would probably look at taking 50%, banking into Ethereum and Bitcoin, and keeping the remainder Luna for as long as it wants to go. What would you do, Ran? What would you do if you doubled your money now in 1 week?
Well, it depends. Are you a trader or are you an investor? If you're a trader, you've made money as a trader, you take profits. Because if you're trading,
where do you take a profits? That's a very important thing now. Is even if it's a trader, the whole purpose of being a trader is to follow your long term. That's the whole purpose of being a trader. You don't have much money to put in more, so you trade, make some more money for the long term.
Take profits into HODL portfolio. Remember, we said you cannot be taking profits into US dollars because the US dollar is depreciating. I think there was something very good that was posted on our Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, now is a great time to be following you on Instagram. So let me show you. So this was put up by our Instagram manager, not that one. That one. So if you look at that, what he's saying is, while everything's running forward,
let me share your screen there, buddy.
Let me share my screen. So this is a great illustration because what it shows is that when everything is running forward, the US dollar is actually running backwards. You don't want to be investing in the one horse that's running backwards in the race. So what I would say that we should, if you're going to take profits, you take profits into this portfolio, and you take profits into this portfolio in this breakdown. So 42% into Bitcoin, 46% into ETH, and then 5% into Link, 4% into DOT. And if Jimmy the Sound Guy would just remove the comment, we could show you how much of Cardano. So 3% into Cardano. That's what you want to be taking. That's what you want to be taking.
You're sharing your screen there, buddy. I'm not sure. Sorry, I was a bit confused.
No, it's on a tile. You can't see it. It's on a tile because you don't have a screen. So that's how we'd be taking my profits. But I wouldn't be taking profits into USD.
No, I agree. And I think this is such an important thing for people to get used to during this side of the market now. Guys, there's nothing wrong with taking profits. If you've doubled your damn money, take some profits. Just take it into Bitcoin, take it into Ethereum, take it into the right coins, and consistently keep doing that throughout the run. And I think it's still a good rule is because you're going to double your money a lot of times in this market, especially if we continue the momentum that we're moving in. I still think a good one, I put $1,000 into Luna. All of a sudden, my $1,000 is $2,000. I will take my initial $1,000 back, or I'll go buy Bitcoin Ethereum with it, and I'll leave the remaining in for the rest of the bull cycle. And at the end of the day, my personal opinion is between those 5 coins, Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of those, at the end of the bull cycle, I actually want to be turning my whole portfolio into 3 coins, 4 coins, and that's it. Become a full investor, have a little bit for trading on the side. That's my ultimate goal. So you need to just find your ultimate goal going forward.
So there's a difference between trading and investing. If you're trading, you want to take some profits into your HODL portfolio, some profits into USD so that you can continue to trade, even if the market comes down. If you're investing, for me, there's only, like I said to you, there's 4 times or 5 times that we take profits. One is the investment philosophy of the market completely changes, and we don't believe that there's a use case for the token or that there's a better competitor. 2 is that you can recover your initial investment. 3 is if you're rebalancing your portfolio. 4 is if you need stuff to live off, money to live off, then that's a good time to take profits. And 5 is if it's part of your trading or DGen portfolio. Those are the only times that I would take profits on things like Solana, Arweave, Luna. That's the only time I'd take profits on those ones.
Exactly. Okay, great. Let's jump in here, buddy. Let's get the screen going here. So one that's still very early, and we've just broken my alarms went off, is still Kusama. Kusama started to make a little bit of movements, but we're starting to see, we know very much when we got this big red to one side, as soon as we start breaking these resistance, how quick we start to accelerate. So still investment-wise, even short-term trader-wise, we are now... we are now breaking really key resistance points. So Kusama's still the one, guys, that we haven't. We've seen Luna, we've seen a lot of them, and I still think Kusama's going to be huge. So this is looking good, investment and short-term trading-wise. And the next ones that I want to show you here is still Frontier. Frontier's still looking good. Now, what we are looking at, guys, with Frontier is it's basically, remember when we have these resistances here, we basically form a wall here, which means it comes up, gets rejected, comes up, gets rejected. Eventually, when we smash that wall is when we get the big acceleration to the upward side. So that just means there's a big amount of sell wall that's sitting at these areas. And as soon as the more we hit it, eventually we break through and you start getting the strong acceleration to the upward side. So Frontier is still one that I'm looking at for the breakouts, still early. And obviously, I'm expecting the big acceleration. So the break of this resistance line over here, investment, trading-wise, all of them wise, remember where you are catching this, even as an investor, you're catching it very low in the cycle, and you can see the different levels of where we're sitting up. And we need to understand that the ranges have gotten a lot bigger in this market. So a move like that is 57%. 94%. You can see the ranges, and no one can say now they don't believe it. You can see how the market starts to really move crazy bullish as we progress. So that's looking good. The one
how's this?
This one
already
is close.
3,000 people have subscribed to Microdose already. Come on, guys, subscribe to Microdose. I don't know what Mediodose is, but I know Microdose is a good channel of ours.
You know what the point is between obviously the two of the Microdose is apparently my mic is not sounding good, Ran.
It is. It's not as good as it is, but I think it's fine.
But why? Still bad. Sorry, guys. We'll get it sorted. One that's looking good as well, that's about to break, and I think it's going to break today, is still FILE. FILE has been making its way. We know when we slowly creep up, slowly, you eventually get this big shoot to the upward side. So investment-wise and short-term trading-wise, FILE's looking good. I want to catch it on the break of that resistance line, the previous highs we've made in the last few days, and I see a strong acceleration to the 90-something%, the 90-something dollar, and looking at that, good 30% to the first level, and we got the next level at 76%, which is good. Kusama, FILE, Front, and I know we still may not be lovers, but anyone that is, what is looking strong to break out is still Ethereum Classic. It broke it, and it's about to do a RS flip. Breakout, test, and continue to the upward side. For now, everything else is gone until we got strong entries.
Hold on. Remember, if you are buying Ethereum Classic, if this is your cup of tea, don't buy Ethereum Classic tokens. Buy Ethereum Classic GBTC shares. You will be getting a 37.63% discount on the market price. So that means that if Ethereum Classic is trading at
72 now, so that means you're going to catch it at 48. You're literally going to catch it
48. But you got to hope that the premium closes, and it will close over time. Okay. You want you want to try some fun things that I think may have some upside.
Let's do it.
Well, we can just review last week's call. Charlie 3, nearly at $4.
Charlie 3 blowing through the moon. Yeah. Charlie 3's done very well. Let's make it bigger. You can see very, very, very big, and we basically broke all-time high. And yeah, obviously that's looking really good. It's not a buying now for any guys, but the guys that are holding, hold your damn coins tight.
Not a buy short term, but if you're holding it forever, maybe still a buy. Phantom.
One that is still, track this down over here. One that's looking good. It's just doing a simple RS flip. We definitely smashed everything. It's still Gero. So Gero, you're catching it. I made a high of 50. It's down to 35. And we are just coming down to test these supports. And still investment-wise, trading-wise, I still think it's a really, really good entry. Look where we're still catching it from the top. So Gero is still a big one for me. Where do you want to go to? Phantom.
I want to show you something while you're doing Phantom. I'm quickly going to look for a tweet that I retweeted over the weekend. And the reason why I retweeted it is the guy that tweeted it he thinks like me. I don't know who the guy is, never met him, first time I followed him on Twitter. But he tweeted something, and I want to show you the tweet while you're doing Phantom.
Okay, so Phantom, guys, where we're looking at with Phantom, we obviously got good entries last week, but we are getting to the break of this channel now. So you can see over here now, we got these two resistance points. And the thing is with Phantom, what's weird about it is it goes through these random phases where you get this crazy rally. And we can see we've seen it now 2-3 times from Phantom where it comes out of nowhere. So by being aware and of catching the breakouts here, Because at any point that can happen. That is something huge with Phantom. And obviously we have so much imbalance sitting in this area over here. And definitely, so that is a key level at any point for Phantom that I see can really accelerate to those levels. And you can see sometimes, especially as investors, you just got to be a little bit patient to buy the breakout of the resistance trend instead of buying now in the middle, because we know we can get rejected there. So the breakout is always good, and we know how quickly the acceleration can start. So Phantom's good, buddy.
Okay, Fred, how's your Dogecoin posse?
I am comfortably in.
Stay on there, Freddie. I got 2 year for us.
I was going to close it on Friday or Saturday morning. I wasn't sure. I was getting the tinglies were kind of dying off a bit, and I wasn't sure.
No. Hold it, buddy.
Big week of running, and then I woke up this morning and euphoric again. So I might take some profits.
Okay. Well, I got 2 year, Freddie. Stay here, buddy. Where's Freddie? Bring him back.
Beautiful headset.
Holders.
Where's your headset?
What?
Headset's charging up. Batteries actually take about 6 hours to charge. So.
Oh, so you got no Roger? No, Roger in the house.
This fucking head.
So what is your team saying about this one? Because I went in this morning. I've bought up Trias, buddy, and Trias. We've been talking about it. And we've literally just smashed a very key level. So, guys, and what's nice about Trias right now?
About Trias, it's what I like about Trias is that the moves are so aggressive that you're not flipping for like 20% gains. Trias, you flip for 5x's at a time. That's what's beautiful about it.
What a boss. So where we're looking at with Trias now, guys, we broke resistance and we're coming down for a normal RS flip. So you know what happens. We usually have a wall, we break, we test, and we get the strong acceleration. So right now you're still catching Trias in the retest zone from the RS flip. So Trias is still a big one. And obviously looking at our Doge call, which is only just starting now, we caught the beautiful breakout of that. If Doge does do a RS flip, guys, remember it's simple. Here's your wall. We break through, we test, we continue. So if you still get dots, I don't think we will, but if you can still get it between 29 and 31 cents, that's a good move. But all our Dogecoin holders, hold tight. We'll celebrate in the next week.
Okay, Hams the Great. He gets $100 worth of Starterra. Hams the Great. And then we should leave the rest for people in that watch the show later, right? So he gets $100 of Starterra. Much
appreciation.
Ryan, I'm just going to call some names here quickly, also from some of the guys. Okay, I'll go through Define there, H-Bar.
Yeah, I want to just quickly go through this. I want to go through two things. One, quickly. So this is the guy that I saw on Twitter. His name is Alex Becker. Don't know who he is. ZSS Becker. He says, Donkey, Illuvium, and Seedify are three of my best trades. People will yield farm like crazy in a bull market and a bear market. People will play crypto games to earn money in a bull market and a bear market. And hence why I've hodled these. Games plus yield farm chasing equals the next big thing. And I don't know if you saw, he called Seedify, Illuvium, and Donkey. We know why we love Donkey, because Donkey combines gaming and looking for yield, which is what they're doing. That's the next part of the roadmap. Seedify, over the weekend, I've never seen anything like this. I've got a call actually with the founders of Seedify after the show. But I mean, we're talking about on Friday, it was 88 cents. And today, it is 274.
Sure.
Tripled over the weekend. Tripled over the weekend. This is ridiculous. And I think that Illuvium also been an absolutely unbelievable performer. I love Illuvium. I think it's if you're into this whole NFT gaming thing, Illuvium, one of my favorite tokens. I haven't actually seen how it's performed. Let's have a look at the last 7 days and see what Illuvium's done in the last 7 days. Oh, 50%.
Okay. I'll chart it.
Let's
see what it's.
Maybe
there's a big breakout coming. Okay, great. Pickle for a riskier trade, guys. We're still on the verge. Breaking out the breakout there, the close. So use the daily close of this resistance. Pickle, definitely. You can see where it's coming from. So Pickle for more riskier investment or riskier trade, but definitely obviously big gains because it's come all the way, I think, from $40. That's looking good. Anything else your side there, Ran? I see some guys were asking about Pundi. Pundi started the whole... Pundi started to really explode to the upward side. I see Injective Protocol is also getting to a very rare stage where we want to get out of the sideways channel, this sort of sideways momentum, and eventually. So this one is coming up soon, not just yet. And that's looking good. Apparently, Kusama is starting to go wild. There we go. We are
Stop
on.
pumping the coins. Stop pumping the coins.
I'm trying not to.
Let's do some super chats. We have Easy Mentorship. He says, please can I have Starterra? I follow you on everything. Yes, but because you paid, I don't want to set an example that people that pay get preferential treatment. So I won't choose you here, but I may choose you somewhere else. Link ADA explanation.
Okay, so ADA, guys, look where we've just come through. So we were buying over here. So for now, put your stop loss at entry and enjoy the ride. There's no buys just yet. There's nothing just yet. And only when we get a decent pullback, then we can start looking at buys. For now, there's no buys. Anytime I can get it back at these ranges, I'll definitely add. But for now, there's nothing on that. And looking at Link. Link has just broken 200 daily moving average. So Link has just broken out. And we can see that just after this, we have next level 32, 35. So Link looks like it's going to go up definitely to these ranges. Maybe as a trader, risky buy now, but as an investor, still as an investor, you're still buying it big. Dollar cost average. Buy some now, save another 50% in case there's a big pullback, and we'll buy back more at any point. But still, Link, I still feel it's a long-term coin.
I don't know who Raj Kumar is, but I know he's very smart. He says, Dot Finance exploded. 5x, farming more than 200%, much honor. He's right. Dot Finance, I think that token's called Pink Token. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Dot Finance, very, very good project. It is a DeFi protocol on the Polkadot ecosystem. And I it's not Dot. It's another one of those. Amazing. I don't know who Ayush Jain is, but I can tell you he's smart. He also says Starterra will be Trade of the Year. Starterra is going to be Trade of the Year. It's very smart people in this chat.
Same with Dot, guys. So Dot, so where I'm seeing with a lot of the coins right now.
So just to be clear, that's not Dot Finance. Just to be clear, Dot Finance is a different.
Yeah. Where do I chart Dot Finance? What is the ticker?
You'll find it on probably Uniswap. Dex Tools.
Okay, cool. So let's have a look here, American. What is the ticker?
Pink.
Pink. I don't see it here. Okay, I'll have a look on that one. We'll have it up for tomorrow. Guys, Super farm. So, guys, what I'm seeing with a lot of the major alts is they still have a little bit more of room for the upward side, and then there will be a decent little pullback in the market. Let's jump here and get super farm going.
How come there's 9,000 people watching this and only 3,000 subscribers to Microdose? Does that mean that the other people don't want the charting update show with Sheldon? Is that what it means? Yeah, there's two. You're going to get a charting update later, and it's only going to be on Microdose. And if you're not subscribed to Microdose, you ain't going to know it's happening. And then
everything we spoke about today, you're not going to find the updates. And if you lose the money, it is not our fault because you did not watch. That's how it works. Okay, so super's good. It's only broken out. So still, look at that investment-wise. As an investor, you should be drilling. You know what I mean? It should be drilling to say I'm laddering in now 50%, holding the rest in case anything else. But that chart-wise is amazing. You're still buying in the accumulation area. You're still buying in the side. We're only starting to break out now. So super is still really good for investment-wise.
Very good.
It's looking really good.
Very good. Very good. All right, let's do one more, and then that's the end of it for this show. XRP. I see BitBoy has become like an XRP fanboy, eh?
Bitcoin, XRP Schiller, so where we're looking at here, XRP, I'll wait for this range over here and then continue. So it may still keep going a bit now, but XRP, I'll wait for $1 to $1.10 for that.
Do you think he genuinely likes XRP? Or do you think he's doing it because he wants to attract that whole XRP community?
I think we know the answer.
Personally, I think XRP has an epic community. They have a strong community. I don't know. I'm not personally invested. I think with everything going on, I don't know. I don't know why he's doing it. I'm not sure.
We should phone him and ask him.
We should. I think. Well, I mean, it's definitely attracting the community.
Speaking of phone calls, I got a crazy phone call this weekend. I've got to show it to you guys. Remember this weekend, Charles Hoskinson said that he bought a Black Hawk. Do you remember a Black Hawk helicopter? He bought a Black Hawk, like a real Army Black Hawk helicopter. Man, late last night, I got a phone call from Charles. I love Charles. Charles is really one of the best. I think Charles is one of the best people in the world. It was so cool. In the helicopter. I mean, how's that? A video call from Charles in the helicopter. Charles is one of the nicest, smartest people, and I don't know, just such a good guy, good friend, just a good person. Oh, he's coming to fetch us. He's coming to fetch us. He is.
Let's just not take him. Let's not take him fishing though. Go do something else.
Not fishing. We didn't go fishing. We didn't go fishing,
okay,
bro.
We can go boating. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, one more. And we're doing this for Sam because I like Sam. Sam is a good person. Sam wanted Theta. Also because I know you put my portfolio into Theta. Theta.
Oh, why is it going out there? Yeah. So Theta is well on its way. Still early for the short-term traders. There was a target, but obviously investor-wise, when we caught it there, I see it breaking all-time high in the next month or two. So I'm holding strong. Entry, stop loss out of entries. Obviously, for the normal guys, if we start having a look, we do have this trend that we are starting to get very close to. The breakout of that is always a very... So I'll keep this trend on my coin panel for anyone to see. The breakout is good. 50% rule. Buy the breakouts. Buy the test. Stop loss under previous low and continue. So Theta's looking good. We're still early.
Okay. Love you guys madly. Sheldino, what a great show. With some great calls. We'll see you again later, and I'll tell you why. This is how it works today. There is another show later on called The Normal Show. Then there is a charting update with Sheldino, which is called Microdose Charting. And then there's another Microdose later on with the news. So there's still a lot of shows coming here today. Also, later on, I'm going to release the new Crypto Banter competition where you can win a lot of money. Let me tell you, it's huge. It's massive. It's gargantuous.
Huge.
It's huge. Even Fred doesn't even know about it. We haven't even told you about it. Sheldon and I discussed it on the boat. So it's big. It's huge. Should we tell Freddie? I think we should tell Freddie. Freddie, listen to the show later. So what's going on? There's a big competition happening here. Love you guys madly. See you guys later. You are the best community in the world. Thank you. We will see you guys again in a few hours. Until then, if you are trading, make money, my friends. And if you want to talk about the show, after banter, hashtag to discuss it on Facebook. Who uses Facebook? God. On Twitter and Instagram. Facebook's like for 90-year-olds, bro.
Ran. Can I do a last little... Yeah. Sorry, guys. What we have done for our coin panel lovers, 3 o'clock today. So if you share my screen here quickly, 3 o'clock today.
Which time zone? 3 o'clock, which time zone?
My time zone. So what is it? 3 hours
9 a.m. EST. 9 a.m. EST.
9 a.m. EST. We're going to launch the different watch lists, which means now it's going to separate completely between your investor watch lists, your shorter term trade. It's all going to be different charts. So for those who are on here, that does launch.
That should be my watch list, bro. That's like, you're not a short term. That's my watch list.
Who do you think I'm coming to after to make sure we chart in the right?
On now.
Exactly.
Stealing my watch list under Mars.
No. It's about working together, having all of your double the Manrand coins charted for all the guys, and then having mine as well. It's about giving the different options to everyone.
That's gonna, we'll talk about this competition later because that's what the competition is all about. But let's go, because otherwise YouTube will say, cut the content. Use the after banter hashtag to discuss. See you guys later.